All right. Hi, everybody out there in the internets. I see, let's see who we've got. We've got Mr. Scott Gargan and Oswald. Thank you guys for being our first two people. I am coming to you live from my screen at the Danger Gallery. And we have created a very cool mix for you guys here tonight. I don't know about you, but if you're on the East Coast, it was like very overcast and kind of there was this like chill in the air today. And I was super inspired by that. I actually sat outside for a couple of hours creating the playlist that you guys are about to hear. And it's funny because I always end up kind of continuing to tweak it throughout the day, but it is completely inspired by today's weather. I know it's kind of like a weird thing, but I just loved the chill in the air so much, just kind of the feeling of like, for me, that's like creative energy. And maybe it's like a feel of like fall creeping in, but there's something really motivating about that. And so anyway, I kind of I was in the mood for something chill, and then as I kept going, I found some really like kind of upbeat, a little bit more dancey tracks. So as I provide each week, it's kind of a mix, little chill and a little dance. So I hope you guys are in the mood for that. I don't know about any of you, but it was kind of like the craziest week. I think I came in on Wednesday to do our show and said that it felt like the end of the week. It really did feel like a week ago that we did this show. A lot has happened in the last few days, a lot of craziness out there, and I'm looking forward to tonight just being, I don't know, just kind of like shaking off the week. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. So if you are in need of that, that is what we're here to do. And as always, I kind of look at this as like a creative space. So you can either like sit back into your couch and kind of zone out and kind of like be mesmerized by the audio and the visuals, or, you know, if you are a writer or someone who's drawing and you know, an artist and you're inspired by this, I encourage you to like grab a notebook and like draw to the music. It's like really, it's just a fun exercise. So I always want this to be a creative space. We created the Danger Gallery here in Stamford, Connecticut to be exactly that. And unfortunately with COVID, our doors are closed right now. So we're here doing these shows twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturday nights. And tonight is our 35th show, you guys. Can you imagine? 35 shows. So one of these days we're going to get to 100. Jeff and I are having a lot of fun doing this. Shout out to Mr. Jeff Schramm in the back, who, if you guys are on Facebook, you will be talking to him throughout the night under my handle. It's actually Jeff. And Jeff does all the live editing, producing of the entire show. It is a complete collaboration between the two of us here, and we're each coming up with new ideas for how each week should be. And we're just having a lot of fun with it. So we're excited to have you guys here. Since I have my sunglasses on, I can't actually see. But I just wanted to see who's in the chat with us. Mr. John Cross, which I guess that means Kim is there with you too. I see we've got Lynn. Awesome.
I see Scott Gargan. I see Oswald.
Yeah. Excellent. No Danger Mom yet. I know she could use this tonight too. And I talked to my brother a little bit earlier, and he said he was going to join. So Chris Sedafine, if you are out there, I'm so glad that you're with us. And I know Mr. Adam Ace as well, because we are on Facebook and YouTube. For anybody who wants to hop onto either, we kind of suggest that this show is best if viewed on a smart TV like, you know, Apple TV or Roku. You can go on the Facebook Watch or the YouTube app and put this up on your wall and enjoy this. We're going to be doing some live music and live visuals for the next hour, or I guess a little less than that right now. Oh, cool, and Danger Mom's here. Everybody say a big warm welcome and hello to Danger Mom, famous in the chat there. And I think I'm going to get started. Happy Saturday night. My drink of choice tonight is this pink strawberry bubble tea. I'm very excited about this. Non-alcoholic, but very refreshing. All right, you guys, here we go. We're going to start kind of like ease into it. So sit back and relax. wanted to say a quick hello to everyone who's joining us right now. And if you could, I would love to double and triple this audience. So I don't do a very good job of promoting myself. If you would, I would love it if you could share this with a friend or on your timeline right now. Let's get a bunch of people hanging out with us tonight.
Embroidered cloths. Get away and wrought with golden and silver light. Get away. The blue and the green and the dark cloths of night and light. Get away. Get away.
I just heard that Crash joined us. Jeff just alerted me. I just wanted to say, hey, Crash, I was listening to your tracks earlier on SoundCloud. So good. You should put them in the chat so other people here could check it out. Thanks for hanging out. Shout out to Josh Araman and Joyanne. I see you guys just joined us. Thanks for hanging out tonight. All right, guys, that was the end of set 1. Stick around. I'm going to hop back in and do another set. I just wanted to come out and say hi to everybody who's here right now, and just kind of see where we're all at. Saturday night. But man, this was quite a week. And I just wanted to kind of check in with everybody here. I see we've got a few new folks here. Marcus, looks like you may be a friend of John and Kim's. John and Kim, thank you for promoting our show and sharing this with friends. It's so nice to kind of connect everybody together. And okay, I see we've got a couple new folks that just came in. Chris Wilson, thanks for hanging out with us, Chris, and dropping in. Hey, if anybody is here and I don't see your name, it's because you don't leave a comment in the chat. If you leave something in the chat, we will be able to know that you're here with us. And I am in the Facebook chat, not the YouTube chat. I don't know if Jeff, are you in the YouTube? Because I know a few other people are in there too. So anyway, whew, how are you guys feeling out there? I know it was a little bit of a new set, kind of mixed the last, a few favorites with some new upbeat tracks for tonight. And I just kind of wanted to say that I hope you guys are feeling good out there. You know, we're all still kind of, even though Connecticut's doing really well with like the quarantine, the COVID stuff going on, we're still, Jeff and I are kind of still homebodies and really just kind of going back and forth between our home and the Danger Gallery to do these shows. And not a lot in between. So I'm really glad that we have this date on the calendar. If you guys are joining us or new for the first time, we do this every Wednesday and Saturday night from 9 to 10 Eastern. And we're coming to you live from the Danger Gallery, which is my immersive video art space in Stamford, Connecticut. It's been around for the last 4 years, run by me and Mr. Jeff Schramm. Jeff Schramm in the back. Yay, Jeff. Who does all the live camera editing that you see and all the different angles around the gallery and general goodness. And yeah, so I don't know, how are you guys doing out there? Do we have any questions about anything going on, or I don't know, just let me know, how did you guys do with this week? Because this was a tough one for us. A lot going on over here. John Cross says, Marcus is an awesome producer, mixer, scratcher, and DJ himself. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we definitely want to connect all of our friends, all of our creative friends together. Jeff and I are actually creating a Facebook group called the Danger Network, and it's a private group that's just kind of a group of creative resources from people around the world, so that we can all connect and help each other out with like freelance work and creative projects and open calls and all that stuff. So if anybody out there is interested, look for the Danger Network and join us on there for more stuff like this. Yay, Scott. Thanks for hanging out with us, Scott. We miss you. Scott is another Brooklynite. Got a lot of, I love that we've got a lot of representation from Brooklyn in here. Wish we were hanging out with you guys in person. But all right, I guess I'm going to get started unless, Jeff, are there any other announcements for this week? Number 35. This is show number 35.
It's number 35. And in the comments, I see my mom wants me to say hi.
Hi, Terry. I guess that means Kevin's with you, too. You want to hop on screen here?
On
screen. Yeah. Hop on screen.
Hop on screen.
Like we are robots.
Okay. I still got my Corona haircut going on here.
Oh, and we both have Danger shirts.
Oh, good point. Good point.
I totally forgot to pimp out our merch.
Oh, and hold on one second.
This is the desert cacti shirt that I created from a trip to Sedona. It's a still shot from that. Oh, and okay. Jeff is adding to his Danger merch. Let me fix you though.
If this is going to be a commercial, let's just go full force on it.
Yeah, so we've got a nice little neck scarf.
This little guy here.
And actually, it's funny because you'll notice a lot of these graphics it's all taken from the video art. That's where all the inspiration and the art comes from. Jeff is wearing Space Girl.
That's what this is?
Space Girl tee.
All right, cool.
And the Dottie headscarf.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to turn this into a commercial.
No, it's fine. It's just, we always get a sample of what's in the store, and it's just turned into our wardrobe.
I like it more than my regular clothes.
I mean, the shirts are legitimately, nice and comfortable. So, we're
pick
not
good quality
selling
stuff
shit here. That's for sure. And this guy is my daily driver mask.
Yes, highly recommended for those of you out there with beards. Right? Didn't you say that was nice to be like over the beard?
Yeah, I guess so. Because if you've got like a big old bush of a beard, like you just slap a little thing on there. I don't know how that works. So anyway, I think we're talking to one specific person here, and he knows who we're talking about. Anyway, yeah, so that was a good set. I'd like to commend you on a good job. Well done.
Did we like the opening shot where it was full screen camera graphic? That was kind of new for us this week.
The only thing John just said, you look different.
Different, yes.
Different, you know?
Yes, I was able to manipulate my camera feed with the same filters and effects that I used during the set.
Yeah, it's like when you ask somebody, like, hey, what did you think? And they're like, it's
different.
different. You know, so I don't know how to take that. I liked it. I thought it was cool. We're trying to do like a little bit different each time. And, you know, in a, God, what? I was about to say, in a year, we'll have a completely different show. We're going to keep doing this, even after.
Yeah, for
even
sure.
after. You know, like the best thing that could happen is that people come in here and physically join us in the show. That was always the idea from the beginning. So I hope that happens.
I can't wait for that to happen. And the
Yeah,
other thing I
that'll
want to
happen
happen, I don't know if you guys were here a couple of weeks ago when I VJ'd to one of Jeff's original tracks. That was like a highlight moment for me.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even think I did it justice. Like I want to do it again.
Mm-hmm.
So in maybe one of the upcoming shows, maybe I could play more of your music.
Yep. Yeah, we can do that. That's just we were talking about. I'm doing a little bit on Instagram. I was doing it daily, but it was interesting. We had this whole discussion about it, and you know, we talk a lot about creativity and how you spend your time and the best way to develop your work and what works and what doesn't. And I just thought immediately that sticking to a daily Instagram post was going to make me do like more music. You know, like all these people do dailies, and it's like, oh, sounds like a really good idea.
You got me to do mine last year.
Yeah, and it worked for you, and but I mean, maybe it didn't. I don't know. But overall, I found myself just making music for Instagram. Like, I want to get more people to like respond to it and like it, and I only spend enough time in the studio to make it for Instagram and not for anything else. So it was really interesting, just the idea of what social media is doing to our creative processes and the intentions behind even making work in the first place. So I'm more doing it just because I want to do it for me, and not necessarily for thumbs up and everything. But I totally appreciate everybody who's given me some kudos. Like I really do like it.
Jeff Schramm at Instagram.
Yeah,
For those of you who want to check it out.
Yeah. Remember, instaschram.com.
Well, don't confuse them.
But it goes to my Instagram.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what happens when you're a web developer and you have too much time.
There is a question that came in from Kim. She wants to know who has the most control for the visuals, 50 or is it 50-50?
Oh,
It's different. We do different visuals.
Well, okay, maybe let's talk about like for the show. Probably Kim is thinking of everything that like all of the art is Holly for sure. And I'm basically running the broadcasting software, switching from camera to camera to camera, and just sort of like the flow of the show. So I'm just mixing the different camera angles. So if you want more overhead, you have to talk to me.
But I also want to stop and just say, like, just changing it is not true, because Jeff is a musician. You know, he has a sense of timing and feeling of the music and when things change. And so he's actually, purposefully changing it in accordance with when he feels like the music is going to change, in the same way that I'm doing that live as well to the visuals that I'm selecting that are based on the music. And it's all spontaneous, it's all live. I always like to say that like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. This is part of my creative process, is doing this live in front of an audience. And this is the first time that Jeff and I are actually doing, a real live collaboration. It's so cool.
Yeah, what's interesting is when you think about music structure, it's like every 8 bars, you would think that there's going to be something that changes, and we stick to that kind of often. 16 bars, something big changes. But sometimes you just feel like you just want to change it just for fun. And I'm noticing more and more and more, I do that when you do it at the same time.
Ooh, we're in
sync.
sync.
Like we're starting to have the same kind of instincts and responding to the music in a similar way. But so let's go do the next one.
Yeah, I just was going to say that, one of my goals coming up is to create a lot more new work. I've kind of been, I feel like stuck isn't the right word. I just I don't know. Can't get past my computer being really slow right now. It's holding me back a little bit. from continuing to make new clips. But it is my goal to start a whole new collection. Everything that you're looking at here is artwork that I've created using motion graphic software, After Effects, and just like a library of visuals that I've created over the years. And a lot of what you've seen here is part of my Instagram daily practice from last year when Jeff encouraged me to do 30 seconds of animation in 30 minutes of time. It was like a crazy practice. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and go back, and I think I've just got a few more songs. And I just wanna say again, thank you guys for spending your Saturday nights with us. I know that you could be doing anything else, but you guys are here, and that means the world to us. And especially a big shout out to our regulars who we love, and you guys know who you are. So stick around, and here comes set 2. All right, guys, this is my last song. Hope you enjoy.
Strange ways coming today. I put $1 in my pocket and I threw it away. Been a long time since the federal dime made a jukebox sound like a mirror of mine. Need to calm my worries, fix my thoughts, full my hopes like a juggernaut walks. Now let down souls can't feel the rhythm. Sorry entertainers like aerobics victims. Hybrid people light a wooden matchstick. Toxic fumes in the burning plastic. Beats all broken, bones are spastic. Robots talking with a southern accent. Voodoo curses, Bible tongues. Voices coming from the mangled lungs. Give me some grit, some get down shit. Don't need a good reason to let anything rip. Radio's cold, soul is reflective.
One by one, I'll knock you out.
God is alone, hardware defective.
One by one, I'll knock you out.
It's the microphone making all the damage felt. Like a laser manifesto making mannequin melt. Cause people phone it in like it's unlimited minutes. Going through the motion just to see it again. Treadmills running underneath their feet. So they feel like they're going somewhere but they're not. So let's put boots on the warehouse floor. Coming to you like a rope on the chain store. Throwing equipment from a moving van. Grab a microphone like a utility man. Now fix the beat, now break the rest. Make a kick drum sound like an SOS. Hit a tow truck, cause it's after dark and the dance floor is full, but everybody's double parked. Cell phone's dead, lost in the desert.
One by one, I'll knock you out.
I am the sun, it's out of the socket.
One by one, I'll knock you out.
One by one.
This jam is real.
That is it, you guys. That is the end of set 2. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on our Saturday night 35th show live at the Danger Gallery. I'm going to come back and just check in with you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. You guys definitely changed my mood here. How are you guys feeling out there in the world? We still have all of you guys here? Oh, cool. James says, this has been awesome. Thank you, Holly and Jeff. Thank you so much. It's really, really fun to have all you guys here. And, since we're all not out at bars and concerts and things like that, we wanted to continue to do this as much as we possibly could, because it kind of, pushes us to keep creating, pushes us to keep staying motivated and inspired, and also like connected to you guys. So we've got a lot of ideas coming up in the next few weeks on how to actually incorporate you guys a little bit more into this show, but I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to say that. If you enjoy this kind of vibe, you might want to check out Atmosphere on my homepage on hollydanger.com. I've actually created a home installation like this in 3 different moods that you could purchase through Vimeo On Demand that kind of set that atmosphere in your room. And
Just gonna say hi.
yay!
Heyo.
And man, this has been the longest week of my life. How about you?
It's been a long week. That's that's for sure. But
Thank
today's
you.
really nice.
Yeah, thank you for convincing
sure.
me to do this. I got to tell you guys, I woke up with a huge headache this morning, and I was like, "Do you want to cancel the show?" And Jeff was like, "Nope."
It's an insider's. And nobody would know this is what I'm trying to say. But
This is what we go through each week.
I'd say.
This is what we go
I'd
through
say-
each week.
Yeah. I would say that happens kind of often, where one of us is like, "Oh man," and there's a look. There's a look which is cancel.
Let me cancel.
Can we cancel tonight? And then the other is just like, look, we always feel better when we do it. Let's just go and just start. And it always ends up like this, and it's always good.
I guess I should ask you guys, do you guys have anything like that throughout the week that you're like really happy that you do it once you've actually done it, but you dread, or like not dread, that you procrastinate until the last possible moment? I guess that's with all things creative.
Work.
Oh yeah, hey, work.
It's like the paycheck.
You don't actually feel good after it. Well, maybe you do.
Well, yeah. Well, no, I do. That's not really true. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, I want to say thanks to everybody for inviting your friends while we're
Big
doing
time.
this show.
I really appreciate that.
I feel like it's kind of an imposition to ask you to sort of, pimp out the show for us. But we really, really, really appreciate it. It's not necessarily that, the numbers matter. It's been amazing having all of you watch with us week after week, and that is exactly what matters. And we just want to bring in more people, So like, if next week there's one other person who kind of keeps coming back, man, that's amazing. That's super amazing.
Yeah, I gotta say that I am blown away by our regulars being here with us each week, and it just makes me think of us actually being here in the space together, and also what that's going to be
Yeah,
like in
that'll
the
be great.
future when we actually have this again.
Yeah,
'Cause
that'll be great.
you are all invited to our, opening party whenever that happens.
Starting from the days when we were just sitting in our living room
Yeah.
doing this. So our friend Crash is this great musician and this amazing guy that I knew back from like my New York musician days, and we were connecting because he's doing new kinds of music now. But he saw us quickly back in the living room days,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So a few months ago, and so he told us today before seeing tonight. He was like, yeah, what you guys are doing is great. It's awesome. I'm like, just show up tonight and see what we're doing. And so it's nice to see how things are progressing. It's nice to see that we're growing, that everybody is growing, and just like the connections that we're making, people, the network growing. That's what it's all about.
This is dedicated to the network. Adam Ace, I think you
Adam
are,
Ace.
you are the only one who knows what that means.
Yep.
Shout out to Mr. Adam Ace.
Yep. I want to say hi and good night to my mom. I love you. Kevin's probably asleep at this point. And Diane, Danger Mom, love you too.
Danger Mom.
Yep. Diane really wants to come up with a hashtag for my mom because, your mom is Danger Mom, which is, just kind of rolls off the tongue. It's really nice. So, Mom, I don't know if you really want a hashtag, but just know that Diane wants a hashtag for you. And I support that if it happens.
We have alt nicknames too, actually. When Jeff performs here, he's Fresh Faced Jeff.
And what, you're just Holly?
And I'm H. Lee.
Oh, that's right. H. Lee.
H. Lee.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
you guys, we're going to stop rambling.
Well, the show's over. You know, we could just hang out. Is anybody still here?
We do have some folks here.
We do.
And shout out again, just in case my brother joined us. I just wanted
Hey,
to say, hey.
Dumeyer.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Mike
Mike?
Dumeyer?
How's it going, man? Oh, wow. Okay, well, he's enjoying our show while changing diapers.
Hey, so there's so many different ways you can enjoy
Right.
this show.
It's the next generation of the Danger Network.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, thank
right.
you for spending your Saturday night here with us. I hope that this is a good boost of energy and creativity for your night. And we love hanging out with you. So join us again. We'll be back Wednesday night, 9 to 10 Eastern. And have a good night, you guys.
All right. Oh, I
Peace.
gotta do stuff now,
Yeah,
don't
Jeff, see, Jeff has to do his part right now, which is the live editing. Watch
I?
it happen
well,
in
check
motion.
Check this out.
Oh, you guys get a live.
Oh, this is gonna go crazy.
Did you just disconnect that camera? Jeff wants to show you the control station.
All right.
There it
there
is.
we go.
There it is.
So that's what I do during the show. Zoom in a little bit. Zoom in, zoom in. Oh, there's going to be like an infinite thing there. All right.
Getting a first ever behind the
Yep.
scenes look at Jeff's rig.
There it is.
Although here, I think it's,
a
way
little bit-
more.
it's
I think it's
too-
way more interesting if
Wait. It's too zoomed. That's too far. Yeah, like that. What did you want to do, love? There
turn
you
the light
go.
on you. There we go.
All right.
Now you guys get to
welcome to
Oh, this is the
live
one.
streaming
It's
with
funny.
Jeff.
This is the one thing we said we didn't want to do, which
Well,
is
yeah,
the
you
back of
can't-
Jeff's head.
You can't see the back of my head. I screwed up cutting my hair. There we go.
Now it's like a little bonnet.
It works as a nice little.
If you guys want one, go to hollydanger.com. Pimping out the merch.
Okay. Anyway, so what am I gonna do? So, right here is Facebook, and if you're on Facebook, I'm gonna stop it right now. So,
You got to cut in the end tag.
oh, that's right. I forgot.
That's your whole job right now.
Outro. Here we go.
So now you guys can
Cut.
see him live cutting the graphic of the outro, which should say, thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
Flying Danger Airways.
Hey, that's got a nice ring to it.
All right, and then now I'm really gonna stop it, you guys. So.
All right, good night. Thanks for hanging out
Good
with
night.
us. Bye.